from him. Rick.
Yes.
Yes. It's Austin Reaves him and what?
We know the answer.
Let's slow. Let's slow.
We know the answer to the first one.
Slow.
We know the answer to the first one.
It's only the B block, okay? Whoa. Game
Never
one.
start hating like that. What did the Lakers prove in their game one win?
They proved that they are the smarter team, and they proved that they are fully capable of winning this series. I know what I said going in. I know how I felt about them going in. But it goes to our saying, if somebody shows you who they are or tells you who they are, believe them. And it's less so with the Lakers as much as it is with the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the third consecutive year that this core of Memphis Grizzlies are in the playoffs. All right? Jaren Jackson Jr., John Morant, Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks, go down the line. I think Xavier Tillman was on their first playoff team 3 years ago. And they come out and play an unintelligent game where Austin Reaves making his first playoff appearance and Rui Hachimura making his 6th career playoff appearance looked like the cagey veterans down the stretch executing to win this game. I can't make that up. This wasn't LeBron James and Anthony Davis out-dueling the Memphis Grizzlies. This was Austin Reaves and Rui Hachimura flexing on them.
Amazing.
Like, that is not supposed to happen at this point of the Grizzlies story. Everything that they did looked difficult. And meanwhile, everything the Lakers did, they scored just so easily. Defensively, they got locked in together. That's not supposed to happen with a team that is put together at the trade deadline. And I don't know that they're necessarily that. They were just more that than the Memphis Grizzlies. And now with Ja Morant either out or compromised going forward, I don't have great hopes that this is going to change markedly for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Shady?
Well, I just want to say this, first of all.
Oh, no.
You're an honest man. I'm happy to see you're an honest man. You said one thing, and now you said something else. And I respect that. I've been there before.
Yeah.
But thank you.
It's what I do.
I think the Lakers are a really, really good team. First of all, they match up well. They have size, right? I feel like Memphis, they have like a lot of versatile players, right? I look at Jackson, who can move around a lot. He can shoot out outside, can play big. But when AD's in there, you don't get that same like type of attitude in the paint. John Morant, he loves to play in the paint. Fast, athletic, strong, aggressive, similar to Westbrook. With AD in there, you don't see that type of the same attitude to come in the paint. So I love what the Lakers are doing. The best part is not only the role players are playing really, really well, I watched late in the game in the clutch time, and I learned that, wow, the Lakers could win games in the clutch in the playoffs without LeBron James' ball being in his hand, without the ball and Anthony Davis in his hand. Austin Reaves was really balling out there. They had him in a pick and roll where AD had LeBron on the wing, spotting up for a three. I said, I've never seen a playoff game with the ball not in LeBron James' hands at the end of the game. Yeah. So that lets me know that, wow, this team, not only do they have experience, their role players are playing extremely well. And I hate to say this, they're dangerous. For my Warriors, it's a dangerous matchup.
What I love about it is the role players stepping up, because when you watch championship runs, and I'm not saying that they're on a championship run yet, but when you watch championship runs, when you watch playoff basketball, role players have to step up. They have to have moments, because there's just going to be times when your star gets hurt and it's got to go out for a quarter, or someone gets in foul trouble, or someone's just having an off game. Maybe 30 points is an off game for them when you're counting on 45. Someone has to make that up.
Difference, yeah.
And I do think that while we had questions about how it was going to look when LeBron came back from injury, that time did give those role players a lot of extra reps and confidence. And confidence in this win was really important for the Lakers, because LeBron knows what to do. He's done this how many times? Anthony Davis has been on a run and played in the postseason. These are veterans. But to have someone like a Austin Reaves and Rui be able to have those games and it be significant and on the road, I think is the character building stuff, the intangible stuff that can help you set up for a longer run. And at least, and this is not over, I don't like to react too much game to game, but that was a big win for them, specifically those players. Dave, what did you think?
I mean, the term is role player, that's what they are, but like it felt like so much more than role player to me. Like, if you can score 14 points in the fourth quarter, that's more than Austin Reaves has done all season long. That's more Rui. That's his career best with the Lakers. Like, these aren't, chipping in where you can. Like, they took over the fourth quarter of a game. You can even take it back to the play-in game. I know it was abysmal. I don't really want to think about it, but Schroeder is the one that hits the shot at the end of regulation, right? Like, these are big, big contributions. And when you consider that LeBron's still there, AD's still there, like, you're going to have them, and they're going to do LeBron and AD things when they need to. But if you can get if you can get 2 games like this per series, I think you have to completely change the way you think about this team. And I wrote the Lakers off after watching them in the play-in, because it's just a horrible taste to leave in somebody's mouth in the postseason. But if you are getting these types of contributions from the guys that don't carry you, it totally changes the math in my mind of what they're capable of.
And the biggest part, if we being honest, this is why I knew the team was different. When Anthony Davis got hurt again with they kind of grabbed his arm. I can't feel my arm. I can't feel my shoulder. I said, oh, he's back at it. But then when he came back, I said, oh, they might be a different team. Anthony Davis is hurt again, and he came back to play.
So this is my question. He's either taken acting lessons, or he's become the Terminator, or he's taken acting lessons on how to be the Terminator. That's probably
is that what's going on here?
That's probably the one, because we still have the draw. I can't feel more. I
think he'd be serious though.
Oh, look, okay.
Every time he hits the deck,
sell it.
He grabs it. He's like, I'm like, dang, he always hurt.
You can't get a foul on the play.
Really hard fall.
No, he don't. That's what we're not.
He's got a long way to fall.
Oh,
okay,
wait.
No,
JD,
you're not going to pass on this one.
You were a running.
No, you know what?
Okay.
No.
Your temperature for pain is probably your ability to process pain. Pain is probably a little higher on the
different
spectrum.
than the average.
You got to look at the coaches and the players. When he gets hurt, they like,
Joy.
Oh, you all right? They look at him like, oh, this again. Oh, you okay? Like, come on.
Joy, you might also be, stature-wise, might be giving a little too much that being 7 feet tall and falling is.
Yeah, I'm closer to the ground if I fall.
Exactly.
So you believe that his injuries be like real? He be hurting?
No, I think you get hurt playing sports. Like, I think you can experience pain. Man. And I also think that maybe we grade AD on a bit of a scale because he has been so unavailable. So, like, maybe sprinkling a lot of flowers.
But not even, hold up, LeBron don't do that.
LeBron does that all the time.
LeBron plays games. But real quick, I'm not even talking about all the times he gets hurt and he's out for a week or two. I'm talking about the times where he falls, he's grabbing it for a little, he's taking his time, he comes out the game, and he comes back.
That's every game.
He does that all the time.
Yeah. Well, he's been playing.
But he's playing. He's balling out.
Great.
Yeah.
But this is what we've been saying all along. If AD is able to step up into the role that he was brought here to do,
absolutely,
then they're going to be a problem. They just needed the rest of the rest of the roster to reflect what type of basketball they need to play. And LeBron said it after the game, that he needed players around him. There's a type of player that needs to play with LeBron James.
I agree.
And they mostly need to be high basketball IQ players who are in the place he
100%.
wants them to be, so that he can give you that pass in the corner to Schroeder to hit it and have the confidence to actually shoot it. There's those types of players that have to play with LeBron.
Agreed. Well, and honestly, that's why they got Westbrook, because they thought he's not going to be afraid in the moment, right? That's what they were counting on, because they felt like they didn't have enough guys.
Probably needs a little more.
Like that.
They screwed that one up.
Well,
I was for the Westbrook trade at the time, because what Westbrook does do is play very hard.
Right.
He is going to bring energy.
It's what he's doing for the Clippers.
No,
right.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
It's just a different role.
It didn't fit with them.
Here's the thing, and this is the one
LeBron
adjustment that I'll be interested to see is. And I don't understand why Taylor Jenkins did this, because we've talked about the players. Darvin Ham is a more inexperienced head coach than Taylor Jenkins. He outcoached Taylor Jenkins in this as well. Austin Reaves, let's be honest, Austin Reaves got it done. He was going up against Tyus Jones, okay, down the stretch. And that's a matchup where I can see Austin Reaves winning. What I didn't understand is they had Dylan Brooks on LeBron,
right,
and they were double teaming LeBron. Like,
I
want to make, if you look at how the Lakers have gone when LeBron is their leading scorer, they're not as successful as when it's distributed and he's playing a part. When you double team him, you're basically asking all the other parts to beat you. LeBron at 38, this is the adjustment I want to see, whether they go, okay, Let's see if LeBron can carry all of that. And we're going to try to make it hard for everybody else. We're going to stay at home and see if Dillon can just make the game difficult and they have the energy to get it done. That's the one adjustment I want to see where it goes in this series. But as of right now, the Lakers across the board look like the more experienced team, and we know that they're not.
Well, I mean, you better not do that and have LeBron go off.
It sounds good until LeBron does LeBron stuff. That's all.
Except we've seen him go off, and it hasn't necessarily. I mean, this to me is the ideal way for him to win the series.
It's the postseason. Get on board. Isn't it exciting?
I can only, Joy, what I've said so far, I can only go so far.
You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it, right?
We'll take it.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.